Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be comparing my old PC with my new PC. So for context, I mainly use it for Blender and Unreal Engine, and I also play games, but it's mostly 3D work. So first, let's compare the CPUs with Blender Benchmark. It renders three scenes: the monster, junk shop, and classroom. And for the old CPU, the i5 6400, it got a score of 19, 12, and 9 here in descending order. And with the new CPU, it scored 119, 81, and 62. But honestly, with Blender, the main thing we look at is the GPU. So the GPU scores are much better compared to the CPU. Here we have the GTX 1050 Ti, 97, 66, and a 56, which gets completely blown out of the water by the new GPU RX 7800 XT. A staggering score of 1156 for the monster, 647, and 576 for the classroom. Here we have a chart comparing the old GPU to the new one with samples per minute, and you can really see here just how crazy it is. It feels like at least 10 times faster. I'm not sure if that's the same with the other projects, but it's more or less 10 times faster with the monster. The other tool I used is Cinebench. So I gave it a multi-core test for the old CPU. It yielded a score of 177, and the single core got a score of 52. And for the new CPU, the score was 886, a score of 84 for the single core, but it has 8 cores, 16 threads, so the multi-core performance really multiplied there. I also tested the GPU. I wanted to compare my new GPU to the old one with the Cinebench, but for some reason my Cinebench wasn't detecting the old GPU. It might be just because it's an old model, I'm not really sure, but the new GPU got a score of 10,741, and comparing it to the CPU scores, it's not even a competition. Like, they don't even reach 1000, I don't think. Yeah. So how does it feel to work with in Blender and Unreal Engine? It feels really smooth. Like, there are a lot of things that I add in my scene. Like, example, in the background here, I made a hedged maze. These are actually particle systems distributed on the wall, and it's very polygon intensive. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, but it uses a lot of particles, and in my old computer it couldn't even, it was struggling with three hedges, like three of these things. But here but with the new PC, I feel like I can just put as many as I want without any problems. Honestly, not the most efficient way to make the labyrinth, but it's the only free way I found that is also convenient for me. And also, last time when I tried to render this scene, it gave me a warning message that pretty much my GPU couldn't handle it, and it just didn't have enough VRAM. So now, with the 16 gigabytes of VRAM, no problem in rendering this thing. So I'm very happy with that, that I can finish it that quickly. It renders fast as well. And in gaming, I played some Need for Speed, and also this is my first game of the finals, where I somehow won, even if I didn't contribute anything in the first two rounds. And it was extremely smooth. Usually when I stream myself working on Unreal Engine, or stream myself working on or playing a game, something would crash. Like, my stream would just close. Or Blender or Unreal would just hang. So this is great. No problems. And I even put maximum settings, like ultra settings, 200% resolution scale. No problem. It's like 60 FPS at least. I didn't even count it because I'm pretty sure this GPU can handle more than 100 FPS depending on the game. So yeah, overall, very happy with the purchase. At first I wanted to just swap the GPU because I wanted to be able to render stuff from Unreal Engine, but like my GPU wasn't compatible with my power supply. It was because my old power supply didn't output enough wattage. I didn't want my GPU to get bottlenecked by a 4-core CPU. I feel like it's not really honestly a 4-core isn't that bad for simple tasks anyway. But you know, we're doing 3D over here. So yeah, overall very very happy with my new upgrade, and hopefully this also means that I will be getting to make more animations and content for you guys. So yeah, that's it. That's the video. Bye.